Any disruption, you have no chance of recycling. Yes, Damon? Oh, not that table, you don't go back there. Lily, I'm gonna have you move to orange table.
Who's in my break?
Lily. And then Damon, you're gonna go to the purple table, but you already know what will happen if we talk. Grayson and Damon have sat next to each other before. They know, okay. Does everyone have their packet out?
Yeah.
Get it out anyway. So who can remind me what we learned about yesterday? A lot more hands than I saw yesterday. Maya, what did we learn about yesterday?
The place where tables are from.
Okay. From that book, right? I wonder space. What else did we learn about? Bella.
That the sun is the closest star to Earth.
The moon get off its own light.
The moon doesn't give off its own light. Good job. You guys remembered a lot.
There's no place like space. That's what I have on it.
So this book was a lot of just straight information, wasn't it? There wasn't really a storyline with it.
No.
It was a good informational text though, because we learned a lot. What about a book that's kind of like a poem? Can we learn from a poem?
Yeah.
What kind of stuff can we learn from a poem? Morals?
How to rhyme about space.
How to rhyme about space? Facts? Well, I have a Cat in the Hat book. Can we learn from a Cat in the Hat book?
Yep.
Yep. Dylan.
We can learn about from the cat and like the facts are like right, you know.
We're gonna see. Does everyone remember the chart we did yesterday?
Yep. What chart? I thought. Oh yeah.
So we're gonna be looking for the same things. We're gonna be looking for the hook. Who can tell me what the hook of the story is?
The beginning.
The beginning. Okay. How about if it has accurate facts? Okay.
They're well based facts. They're checked.
All right. What about if the graphics support the text?
You know what's happening, and the picture helps explain it.
Good job. What about the organization of the text? Damon.
So like this is order, like years, or like that way it's not like an empty or file.
Multiple points of view? Filming.
It means like there's different people talking about the topic.
Okay. What about if the story has a strong ending? Peggy. Has a good ending? Anyone want to help her out?
It keeps the reader.
Okay. So we're going to start by reading There's No Place Like Space on your packets. If you find any of this information, fill it out and we're going to go over it, okay? Yep. It's okay. I'm the Cat in the Hat, and we're off to have fun. We'll visit the planets, the stars, and the sun. There's no place like space. I will prove it to you. Your mother will not mind at all if I do.
Can you read me
The beginning?
Yeah.
I'm the Cat in the Hat, and we're off to have fun. We'll visit the planets, the stars, and the sun. There's no place like space. I will prove it to you. Your mother will not mind at all if I do. Jump in. Here we go. We will fly up so high, we can dance on the moon and play games in the sky. We will swing past the stars, and in case you have missed them, you'll soon see. What do you think they're going to see? The planets in our solar system. How many planets are there? Damn it. 8. There are 8 of these planets that circle the sun, and soon you'll be able to name every one. This planet is closest to the sun's burning light. It is hot in the daytime, but freezing at night. You can tell me the planet.
Mercury?
Mercury.
Looks like a moon.
On this planet, the weather is always the same, hot, dry, and windy with no chance of rain. Venus. Can you guess the next planet? Well, here is a clue. It is my home and home to thing 1 and thing 2. Earth. You've been living on it each day since your birth. It's the 3rd from the sun. It's our planet, Earth. It spins all the time, round and round like a top. It turns once every day, and it never will stop. This question had thing 1 and thing 2 in a tizzy. If the Earth's always spinning, why don't we feel dizzy? We don't feel the Earth as it spins on its way, because we're spinning right with it right now, every day. Has anyone learned any new facts about the book so far? About the solar system? Next, here is this planet. It's the color of rust. We sneeze here because it is covered with dust. Walter? Mars. Travel to Jupiter and you will find it is bigger than all other planets combined. So do these pictures go along with the text?
Yeah.
So even though they're cartoons, they still work with the text? Yeah. This planet has rings. It's so light, who would think? It could float in an ocean and not even sink. Saturn. A planet can have satellites that surround it. Uranus has lots of these objects around it. There are colors in space. I will show some to you. This planet, Planet 8, is a beautiful blue. Neptune. We have seen all the planets. Now here is a trick to remember their names and remember them quick. Say Mallory, Valerie, Emily, Nichols, just saved up 999 nickels. Can we say that together?
Mallory, Valerie, Emily, Nichols just saved up 999 nickels.
The first letter of each of these words is the same as the first letter in each of the planets you named. So for Mercury, Mallory, Venus, Valerie, Earth, Emily, Mars, Nichols, Jupiter, just, Saturn, saved, Uranus, up, Neptune, 999 nickels. Now here is a game you can play in the skies. Connect all the stars you can see with your eyes. It's star dot to dot. Use your imagination, and you'll see the big pictures we call constellations. The dog, the great bear, and Leo the lion, Taurus the bull, and a hunter Orion. There's the great dog, the bull, Leo the lion, the great bear, and Orion the hunter. You can see most of these in our sky outside. A star in the sky may look small like a dot, but it's really a big glowing ball and it's hot. And there's one star by far, that's our favorite one. We can't live without it, the star called the sun. From the Earth, it looks big. There is one reason why. It's the closest to Earth of the stars in the sky. But be careful and never look right at the sun. Your eyes would get hurt, and that would not be fun. How big is the sun? We just heard right this minute. 1 million of our Earths can all fit right in it. Oh, look at the time, we must go very soon, but first we must take a quick look at the moon. The moon does not shine in the sky in the night, but like a big mirror reflects the sun's light. So how does the moon get its light?
It reflects in the sun.
Picture. Astronauts flew to the moon to explore a place no one had ever been to before. They walked on the moon and then drove all over in a special moon car called David. What? No. The lunar rover. An astronomer studies what's up in the sky. Thing too wants to be one. In fact, so do I. There's a picture of the lunar rover. The universe is a mysterious place. We are only just learning what happens in space. So I brought you a present to look up in the sky. Just put this, what do you think we're going to, no, Lacey.
Telescope?
So I bought you a present to look up in the sky. Just put this telescope up to your eye. Oh dear, I must go, fly back up to the stars to take the 1 and 2 out to dinner on Mars. But there's lots to discover, and it might be you who looks up in the sky and discovers something that's new. So I want you to work by yourselves to complete your worksheet there. And then we're going to go over as a group. I'll give you 1 minute. Looks like everyone's about done. So who can tell me what the hook of this story is? Okay, so who can help me identify 2 facts that you did not know before? One more. There's this later. So those are all things that we can check, right? Do the graphics in this story support our text? Why or why not? Yes? Why?
It's because it showed a different kind of things we talk about.
So who could tell me, that hasn't answered already, how this text is organized? Reagan. Huh? Or Lily, I'm sorry.
Organizing facts.
Does this text present you with multiple points of view? If so, name one. Yes? the ending of the story? Hutton.
They talked about having a telescope and see some orchid planets as a name.
So do you think that's a strong ending?
What rhymes?
It was pretty strong, wasn't it? Alright, so flip to your last page of your packet. This is exactly the same chart that we had for the articles that we did earlier this week. And I want you to work on this by yourself for a couple of minutes. Yep.
I was done. I could tell you the whole story in the back of my head. So don't even start.
as the best representation of
I put strict information in there.
There you go. Strict information.
You can go ahead and take the over here.
Gentlemen, sit.
Remember, you got dirt all over the floor from your boot.
That wasn't me.
Yeah, it was. Better brush your boot.
That's a handy tool. Oh my God. Dylan, just give it up. Dylan, use this to give it up. It'll work. Here, Dylan.
We'll see, probably.
Red too. You made it violent. Yeah, no baby.
Okay, then that's
You got that, put that there.
that's get it off like this. And that's my it's not scary at all.
That could turn out bad.
I noticed it too. That's okay.
Yeah, like the very end.
Then I get $1 for each.
We'll talk about it.
That's not very good.
It's blood.
Me and Colton had an apartment. You see that?
I want to Thank you, Dylan. Oh, it's cold.
Put off, Dylan.
That's what?
Broken out.
I was
Sixth grade. Okay, so I have a question. Between these two books, if I was to send you down to the library and you had to do a report over Saturn, which one would you choose? What's that? That one? Why would you choose that one? Has more facts? David? So if I was to send you down to the library to tell you to get this book, why would I tell you to do that? Why would you want to read this book?
Because maybe little kids and they pay attention more.
It's got that. Lily? To have fun while we're learning? Okay, so even though this one was a cartoon about Cat in the Hat, did we still learn some information that we didn't even learn in this book?
Yeah.
What information did we learn in this book that wasn't in this science book?
That we're moving with here.
Okay? So even though the two texts are both about the same thing, they're both completely different, but we can still learn a bunch of information about them, can't we? Alright, and I'll leave this up here and you guys can come look at it throughout the day, okay? About what all your classmates had to say. Okay, back to your seat, Damon. Lily, you can move back to your original desk.
There you go.
Maya, for Tuesday, you need to finish the giver. Okay? You might need to take home this weekend. That one now, because you need to read it this weekend. Okay, sixth grade. That was going to be our reading today. We're going to do other things after lunch. So those of you reading The Giver, Alyssa, I think Reagan's finished. Alyssa, have you finished The Giver? Okay, you're for next Tuesday, finish The Giver. Maya, finish The Giver. Ringer, you need chapters 21 through 26 with the questions and character traits for Dorothy with an example. We did that was last time. We have 27 through 31 this time, I believe.
Wait, that's today?
26 through 30.
I thought that was Friday. Coulter, that means you and Damon during lunch today will be doing this because he's not finished either. So we will meet tomorrow, but you need to finish it, Ringer, for tonight. So I will meet with rules tomorrow, and I will meet with Hatchet tomorrow. So a lot of you have things you need to be working on later.
You said you'd meet with us Monday.
Oh yeah, I do have Monday. I see it now.
You said it
Hatchet's Friday. No, I didn't.
Oh.
Hatchet's due Friday.